Record. Wait. Go ahead, Tyson. Stage is yours. Tyson, you're muted. Tyson, you're still muted.
Oh, sorry,
Yeah,
I'm not a co-host yet.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Hold on. How about now?
Okay. Yeah. All right, I'll share
Okay,
the
good.
screen.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. Okay. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Okay. So today's lesson is eating together. 一起吃饭. Our
一起吃饭.
agenda is review sentences, Chinese eating culture, and then we study key phrases and nuances and common mistakes, related terms and concepts, table manners and example sentences, speaking practice, and wrap up. Okay, review sentences. Um, can students read after me, please? All right.
Sure.
我喜欢清淡的菜。
我
我喜
喜
欢
欢清淡
清
的
淡的菜。
菜。
Okay. Hmm?
It's okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Two. 我不太能吃辣。
我
我
不太能
太
吃
难
辣。
吃辣，我不太
Okay.
难吃辣。
这个菜有点咸。
这个菜有
这个
点
菜
咸。
有点咸，
嗯，
那个菜味道很好。
那个菜
那个菜味道
味道
很好。
很好。
我已经习惯中餐了。
我已
我
经
已经习惯
习惯
公餐
中餐了。
一开始不太习惯。
一开
一
始
开始不
不
太
太习
习惯，
惯，
现在吃的比较自然。
现在
现在
吃
吃的
比较
比
自然。
较自然。
每个人口味不一样。
每个
每个
人
人
口
口
味不
味不
一样。
一样。
中国菜种类很多。
中国
中
菜
国菜
种类
种类
很多。
很多。
你喜欢什么口味？
你喜欢
你喜欢
什么
什么
口味？
口味？
Okay, excellent.
口味
So Chinese eating culture. The common greeting in China is "Have you eaten?" 吃了吗？
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 吃了吗？吃了吗？
Okay, and we usually answer 吃了 if you have eaten.
吃了。
吃
Yeah.
了
Yes. Okay, 聚餐, it means get together meal, dining together, or a party. So discover the cultural significance of 聚餐, the common Chinese practice of getting together for a meal, more than just eating out. A 聚餐 is a fundamental social event for building relationships with family, strengthening bonds with friends, and fostering teamwork and colleagues. 聚, this character means to gather or to assemble, to get together. It visually depicts multiple people. So 聚 is composed of 取, it means take, and 人 person, radicals. Though the etymology is complex, coming to one place. Think of it as the gathering part of the word. 餐, this character means meal or to eat. It's a more formal character for a meal than fun. Think of it as the meal part of the word. When combined, this 聚餐 forms a very logical and literal compound word, together for a meal. In Chinese culture, sharing food is primary way to build and maintain relationships. Relationship is 关系. The 聚餐 is the main stage for this social interaction. It's far more than sustenance. It's a ritual of community and connection. A Chinese 聚餐 is almost always held at a restaurant. The host orders and pays for a variety of dishes that are placed in the center of a round table for everyone to share. During a 聚餐, social harmony is paramount. Seating arrangements often reflect seniority. Toasts are made to show respect, and the act of placing food on an elder's or a guest plate is a sign of care and hospitality. It's a microcosm of Chinese social values in action. Family gatherings. Family 聚餐 are essential, especially during holidays like Spring Festival or Mid-Autumn Festival. These meals reinforce family bonds and filial piety, often hosted by the patriarch or matriarch. These gatherings follow more traditional etiquette regarding sitting and serving. Business and colleagues. In a professional setting, 聚餐 is a critical tool for 团建 or team building. A boss might treat the team to a 聚餐 to boost morale or celebrate a success. These events, sometimes called 饭局, if there's a strategic business purpose, are also used to build 关系 or relationships with clients. The host's generosity in ordering and paying for the meal is a way of showing face, or you can call it 面子, and respect. All right, so these are the key phrases. Students, can you read after me? All right. 一起吃饭.
一起吃饭.
It means eat together. 吃了吗?
吃了吗?
It means have you eaten? 聚餐.
聚餐.
餐. 聚餐. Yeah, it's not can, by the way. It's 餐. Yeah.
In English is can.
Yeah.
聚餐.
Okay.
Okay.
It means to get together for a meal. 聚.
聚.
It means together, to assemble, or to get together. 取.
取.
It means to take. 人.
人.
It means person. 餐.
餐.
Yeah. It means meal or to eat. 饭.
饭.
It means meal. 关系.
关系.
It means relationship. 春节.
春节.
Yeah, it's Spring Festival. And 中秋节.
中秋节.
It means Mid-Autumn Festival. 面子.
面子.
It means face. 约会.
约会.
It means state. Chopstick. Oh, sorry. 筷子.
筷子.
It means chopsticks. All right. Oh yeah. Do you have any questions for now?
We probably need to come back and just
okay.
repeat
All
the
right.
speech. Yeah.
nuances. Is that how you pronounce it?
Mm-hmm.
All right, nuances and common mistakes. 聚餐 versus 约会. A common mistake for learners is to use 聚餐 for a meal with just one other person. 聚餐 almost always implies a group of 3 or more people. A meal with one other person, especially with romantic intentions, is a 约会 or date. If it's just 2 friends meeting, you would simply say 一起吃饭, eat together. Not a potluck. Never bring your own food to a Chinese 聚餐 at a restaurant. The host is responsible for ordering and paying for everything. Bringing food would imply the host cannot provide enough, which could cause them to lose face. The right for the bill. In many situations, especially among friends or colleagues or of similar status, there may be a polite and sometimes theatrical struggle over who gets to pay the bill. This is a cultural ritual. As a guest, especially of a superior or elder, your role is to make a polite offer to pay, but ultimately allow the host to do so. For casual gatherings with peers, suggesting AA 制 from the beginning can avoid this. So AA 制 simply means you just divide the cost and like everyone pays a little bit. And the fight for the bill, so you would just say, oh, hey, I will pay the bill, and finally the host will pay it. So that's giving the host 面子.
Can I tell you a little funny story here? And
Okay.
this is about the fight for paying the bill. And there was one time when I go to a Chinese restaurant, the restaurant owner is actually my friend, and I always like to pay a little extra, but sometimes, she just don't want me to pay. And the waitress is also happened to be one of my friends as well. So one day when I went there, I did my normal, I paid and gave a little extra, but the owner don't want me to pay. So the waitress actually chased me out from the restaurant, into the parking lot and insisted me to, take the money back. And everybody in the parking lot thought, I am the one not paying the bill. And then here's the waitress chasing me, trying to get me to pay. And they were saying, do you need help? Can I call the police? So that was the theatric thing that we created in the parking lot. It was funny, but however, it is not uncommon, as a matter of fact, in China. So anyway, just want to share this funny story. Continue, Tyson.
Wow. All right. All right. Related terms and concepts. 请客 means to treat someone to a meal or to a movie, etc. To play the host. This is the action the host of a 聚餐 performs. 吃饭 to eat a meal. This is the general all-purpose term. 聚餐 is a specific social type of 吃饭. 团建 team building. A corporate 聚餐 is a very common form of 团建. AA 制 to go Dutch, to split the bill. A modern way to handle payment at a 聚餐 among young friends. Continued. 派对 it means party. It sounds the same. A loan word from English. A 派对 often involves more than just a meal, like drinks, music, games, whereas a 聚餐 is strictly centered on the dinner itself. Banquet means 宴会 or feast. This is a much more formal, large-scale, and grand version of a 聚餐, reserved for events like weddings, major company anniversaries, or state functions. It's like a bigger 聚餐. 饭局 dinner party. or banquet, but often with a subtext of networkings, business, or strategy. It's a 聚餐 with a clear agenda. 关系 relationships, connections, network. 聚餐 is one of most important activities for building and maintaining good relationships. 干杯 cheers, bottoms up, an essential ritual during the toasting portion of many social and business 聚餐。热闹 lively, bustling with noise and excitement. This adjective describes the ideal atmosphere of a happy 聚餐。Okay, table manners. Chinese people don't stick the chopsticks upright in the rice bowl. Otherwise, it is deemed extremely impolite to the host and seniors present. So what does this stick the chopsticks upright in the rice bowl means? It means like this rice is for ghosts, like not for living people, like not for humans. It's for ghosts. That is very bad when you do that on a 饭局. All right. Tapping on the bowl with chopsticks will be deemed an insult to the host or chef. Decide on what to pick up before reaching with chopsticks. Do not hover around or poke for special ingredients. After you have picked up an item, do not put it back in the dish. When people wish to clink drinks together in the form of a chair, it is important to observe that younger members would clink the edge of their drink below the edge of an elder to show respect. Right. Example sentences. Example 1. 我们周五晚上一起聚餐吧。
我们周五晚上一起聚餐吧。
Alright. It means let's have a get-together meal on Friday night. It's a very common and casual invitation between friends or colleagues, but often the suggestion. Example 2. 公司为了庆祝项目成功，安排了一次聚餐。
公司为了庆祝项目成功，安排了一次聚餐。
Means the company arranged a dinner party to celebrate the project's success. Here, 聚餐 is used as a noun. 一次聚餐 are like one get-together meal. This is a typical corporate context. Example 3. 快过年了，我们全家要回老家聚餐。
快过年了，
我
们全家要回老家聚餐。
Right. It's almost Chinese New Year. Our whole family is going back to our hometown to have a family meal. This sentence highlights the importance of 聚餐 during major family holidays. Example 4. 这次同学聚餐是谁组织的？
这次同学聚餐是谁组织的？
同学。Okay.
聚餐是谁组织的？
All right, good. It means who organized this classmate reunion dinner. It shows 聚餐 used in the context of a reunion. 同学聚餐 is a very common phrase. Example 5. 抱歉，我今晚有事，不能参加你们的聚餐了。
抱歉，
我
今晚有事，
不能
不能参
不能
加
不能
你
参
们
加
的聚
你
餐
们
了。
的聚餐了。
Good. It means sorry. I have something on tonight, so I can't join your dinner party. It's a polite way to decline an invitation. Note the use of 参加, which means to participate in. 我们的聚餐地点定在市中心的一家川菜馆。
我们的聚
我
餐
们的
地
聚餐地点
点定在市中心
嗯
中
的
心
一
的
家川
市中
菜馆。
心
川
的一
菜馆。
家川餐馆。
川菜馆。
川菜
川
馆。
菜馆。
Excellent. It means the location of our get together is set at a Sichuan restaurant in the city center. The sentence uses 聚餐 as a noun to refer to the event itself. Alright. Example 7. 他很喜欢聚餐，因为很热闹。
他很喜欢聚
聚
餐，
餐，因为
因
很热闹。
为很热闹。
He really likes get-together meals because they are lively and bustling. This highlights the social atmosphere. 热闹 That is the key characteristic of a 聚餐。Example 8. 毕业10年了，我们应该找个时间聚餐，聊聊近况。
毕业
毕
10
业
年了，
10年了，
我们
我们
应
应该找个时间聚餐，
聚餐，
聊
聊
聊
近
近况。
近况。
近
况。
Alright. It's been 10 years since graduation. We should find a time to get together for a meal and catch up. A classic example of using 聚餐 to propose a reunion and reconnect. Example 9. 老板说，这个月的部门聚餐他请客。
老板
老板
说，
说，这
这
个
个
月
月的
的
部
部
门
门
聚餐
聚
他
餐
请客。
请客。
Okay, good. The boss said he's treating for this month's department dinner. This connects 聚餐 with the concept of 请客, which means to treat or to host. Example 10. 昨天的聚餐你吃的怎么样？
昨天
昨
的
天
聚餐
的聚餐
你
你
吃的怎么
吃的
样？
怎么样？
How was the food at yesterday's get-together? Literally, it means how did you eat at yesterday's get-together? It's a common follow-up question after a 聚餐, showing that the food is still an important part of the experience. All right, last slide. Speaking practice, review and wrap up key phrases, example sentences. Oh, okay. You have any questions for now?
No, Taizan, you're doing a great job. And I would suggest, can we go back to the key phrases, that page, so they can get a little bit more comfortable with the yeah, this page. So they can get a little bit more comfortable with it. Now, I understand that the sample sentences that we are structuring for this class is focusing on 聚餐. However, when we go to the separate rooms, the individual rooms, what I want you to do is use 聚餐 again, focus on 聚餐, this key phrase, and to build a sentence yourself in a comfortable way, especially using the previous lessons, the knowledge that you have already accumulated. And you don't necessarily use the sentences, the sample sentences that we have in the PPT today. But again, like I said, focusing on repeating and practicing 聚餐 and use it in the different phrases in your comfortable way. All right. Taizan, go ahead. Let's go over this page one more time and try to see if you can, after each key phrase, give a sample sentence that our students easy sample sentences that our students can follow. All right, go ahead.
OK，一起吃饭。
一起吃饭。
接缝
Can you like make a simple sentence using this phrase?
我们一起吃饭，好吗？You can say that.
Yeah, I like
it
that.
basically, can we eat together? Yeah. Okay. 我们一起吃饭。All right, next.
Alright, 吃了吗？
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 Yeah. So like by itself, it's just like a simple 3-word sentence, you know?
Yeah, and you can say, 你吃了吗? Like a greeting.
Oh,
This
yeah.
is, not necessarily a question in Chinese, but actually a way of greeting. 你吃了吗? And the common answer is 吃了吃了. Yes, I have eat. Okay? Yeah, continue.
Alright, 聚餐。
聚
聚
餐
餐. Yeah, again, this is more about eating together, and this is typically, if you're using this key phrase, is at least you have more than 3 people together. For instance, you can do that for team building, classmates reunion, a party. So it's always a kind of like a greater scale, more than 3 people. For example, you can say, my classmate is going to have a reunion together, and you can say, 我们同学会有一次聚餐，我们会有一次同学聚餐。All right? Okay, next.
So 聚 means to gather, to assemble, or to get together.
聚, everybody 聚.
聚
Yeah. Again, this can be another easy way, and if you want to invite somebody to get together, and you can say 我们聚聚吧，聚聚 double the word 我们聚聚吧 Yeah, 那个 let's have a some time together. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. 聚
取
聚
Yeah, this is a to get. For instance, you can say, well, again, be very careful. 聚取, even though their sounds very similar, but they have totally different meanings. And 取 in this case is more like to take. And for instance, I need to take my mail from the mailbox. You can say 我得去取我的信，从我的邮箱里取信，take my mails from the mailbox. All right, go ahead. Next.
Okay, 人. Well, I don't think we need to yeah,
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, good next.
餐.
Yeah, 餐 is a meal, and again, in the previous classes we have talked about 早餐、午餐、晚餐, which means breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And again, 餐 is a meal. All right, continue.
饭.
饭 is also meal, but this is somewhat more casual way. And if you're saying 聚餐, that is a rather formal, gather together. But if you say 吃饭, it is sort of like a daily thing,我要去吃饭了 is a daily thing. Yeah, it's more kind of a casual way. Continue.
关系
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 Yeah, that's relationship. And in this case here, in this particular class, it's talk about the hierarchies when you get together. Depends on the hierarchies, the relationship you have with your guests. You have different manners, different arrangement, table arrangement, and a different table, cultures. So 关系. All right, continue.
春节
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 Yeah, I
中
think
秋
this,
sorry
yeah, 春节 and 中秋节, this are the two key phrases actually we have already introduced in the previous class. And again, when you do your sentences, try to capture some of these, old phrases that we have already taught. And for instance, you can say, 春节聚餐在我家. The Spring Festival get together is going to be at my house. Okay, so again, try to build up some sentences so you feel comfortable. Continue, please.
面子
面子. Again, this is more relates to the culture and also the table manner. And as a matter of fact, the Chinese are consider 面子 to save the face as very important as a way to show respect. Okay, continue.
约会
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 It means a date. It doesn't have to be a romantic way, but anyway, it's more like a smaller scale. Usually maybe less than 3 people. 我们那个一起聊聊，或者是都可以 call as 约会。Continue.
筷子
筷子。
筷子
Yeah, chopsticks. And this is a very unique, again, in China, and people use chopsticks instead of, fork, knife, and spoons. And what's funny is, in the Western world, the more utensils you have on the table, the more place you have on the table, show off the ranking or show off the status, the how expensive the meal or how elegant the setting could be. But however, in China, it's always the chopstick. It doesn't really matter, whether it is for the elite or the common people. It's just always the chopstick. All right, so those are the key phrases. We are going to the breakout room. But before we are going to the breakout room, Taizan, do you mind? Let me do a little quick sharing. You can do the stop sharing and let me take over. Yeah, and what I want to again, wait. What I want to do is also, I hope you don't mind me, just give me a second. Oh, here. For each class, I want to give you a little bit extra material to help you understand the content we have taught in the class. And this is very much about table manner. And it's a little...
Hey, if you want to get rid of your beer belly in time for summer, check this out. Hey, Dr. Drew, do you...
You first.
No, you first.
No, you first.
You first.
You first.
You first.
Hoo, hoo, hoo. Ha-ha!
No. You first.
You first.
Now, if you are doing business in China, or if you're doing business with Chinese, dinner is a very, very important part because Chinese, we do business over dinners, not necessarily in the boardroom. Now, when it comes to eating and dining with the Chinese, there are a lot of do's and don'ts. Today, I'm going to share with you just a few of them. Now, the first thing you got to know, when you eat dinner with the Chinese, we always want to serve others first. So it depends on the ranking amount of table or the seniority of the older. We always respect the elderly first, right? People who are more senior. So we would let them eat first. So when the food is here, you don't just jump into it. I want this, I want that. No, usually the senior first, or you actually serve them first. You actually serve them first. You grab the food, you will serve them first. Another thing that you don't want to do, let's say, imagine you're sitting in one of those big round table where they have a little spinner in the middle. You don't want to, let's say you like that dish. You don't just stand up and go all the way there and try to grab the food, kind of like cross the table. That's very, very impolite. You would wait till everybody finishes, and then it's your turn. Then you would grab what you want to eat. Even though, let's say you love beef, and you have a beef broccoli in front of you, you don't eat first, you serve, and you just turn, you spin, and let everybody eat first, and then until it's your turn. So that shows that you are polite. So make sure when you're eating with other people, serve first. I know you're hungry, I know you want to jump into the food, but it's better just to delay than make sure, and it shows that you're an educated person, it shows that you're polite, you understand the culture and the Chinese etiquette. Now, Vic, what about in terms of other things?
Okay, so the other thing that you want to know about is the art of tea pouring and receiving tea pouring.
Yes.
So let's say if I was to serve dinner.
Now, sometimes you see this a lot and you wonder what is the Chinese doing when someone's pouring tea to them and they're like kind of hitting the table or like this. Like, what does that mean? It doesn't mean that, oh, give me more, give me more. It doesn't mean that. Now, what does it actually mean?
Yeah, so there's so many stories in regards to the source of where this gesture has come from. So I'm going to share one with you. So the one that I've been told was that way back when, one of the dynasties, the emperor, one of the many emperors, wanted to go out into the village and live like a commoner. So of course his advisors and his army, we can't have that. We can't have you unprotected, just be out in the village, right? Because he had wanted to live like a commoner. So that means he can't have an entourage following him around. So he was very persistent. So then what happened was he got all the clothes to go out, and he even got a job working at a restaurant. So he's serving now other people, right? So now his people, his army and his advisors, they want to stay close to him and protect him. So what ended up happening is they pretended to be the customer sometimes, right? So now the emperor is now pouring tea to them, and they're very embarrassed, right? Because the emperor's like, don't expose my identity, otherwise I'll get mad.
Because back then, when emperor does something or says something, you always like kneel and bow, right?
So the tradition is you're supposed to be lower than the emperor. You can't be taller or even just be receiving his gesture.
Yes.
It's a big deal, right?
Yes.
So then they cannot bow because it would expose them. So they created this miniature bowing, this gesture of thank you.
Just thank you.
When the emperor would pour them tea. So that's one of the many stories that's floating around.
So when you know someone pours your tea, you want to do something like this, but ideally something like that, and this is basically as a thank you. Yes.
Sorry guys, I'm going to use the washroom.
Whoa.
Okay, so Klaus, so in Chinese tradition, we typically want to avoid putting our chopsticks into our rice salad.
Yeah, like that.
And the reason why that is when our ancestors or somebody in our family or somebody close passes away, we pay them respect by burning incense. And
you see those 3 incense sometimes?
Typically three sticks of incense, and we would bow, and then we would place that into the rice. So it's more for those who have passed away. So when we're eating at a dinner table, you don't want to do anything that resembles that kind of a look.
So what you want to do, if you want to say, you can either put it on the side like that, just right next to your rice, and then that's okay, right? That's simple.
Yeah. And let me share another chopstick etiquette with you as well. So you see this little chopstick holder. So many nice restaurants will have that holder. So in addition to putting your chopsticks on your bowl like this, you can also put it on your chopstick holder on top. Now, with this pair, you can see it's different color from all the ones that we're using. We're using these black ones.
Yeah.
Okay. The one that I'm holding here with the special holder, these ones are brown, right? So these are communal chopsticks because when we eat with our own chopsticks, we put it in our mouth. So it gets contaminated with our own saliva. And such. So if we want to reach more for more food, we're like mixing all of our salivas together, and we really don't want to be.
That is gross.
Yeah, it's a sharing.
I love my family, but not that much.
It's a whole new level.
That's right.
So then you will see these chopsticks, right? If it's not on a placeholder like this, you might see it resting just on one of the dishes here.
Yes.
right? And usually it's more obvious because they will look different from
All different color.
right, from the ones that you are using.
And sometimes I see sometimes people forget they're grabbing the food and they start using that and using that as their own
And that
chopstick.
happens a lot, and they're like, "Oh, I'm so sorry."
That's a big no-no. Then they get a new one, right? But so basically, you use this, you grab the food, you put it on your bowl, on your plate, and then you put it back, and then you eat with your chopstick. So it's like an extra layer of work, right?
Yes.
But again, it's part of the Chinese etiquette. Very, very important, right? So, and then your chopstick, make sure, don't. And also, Chinese is interesting sometimes. In Japanese, I think it's a little bit different. In Japanese, they eat the rice. It's more like, is it like bits and pieces? Because in Chinese, we would do sometimes like that, right?
If they're in a rush, like a typical salaryman in Japan, if they're in a rush, they might be doing that really quickly.
Yeah.
But a lot of times it'd be like here and then doing the bits by piece.
Yeah, bits and pieces, right? Yeah. And in Chinese etiquette, it's also interesting. You can see there's a chicken here. Now, this type of chicken, you can see in pieces. Sometimes they have the whole chicken cut in pieces with the chicken head. Now, in Chinese culture, when you have the chicken head, especially you don't want to point the chicken head to certain people. You point it maybe in the middle, but you don't point it to somebody. Because in a company or in an organization, when the chicken head points to somebody, it means they're getting fired. It just means they're getting fired. So good that we don't have chicken head here, right? Jason's getting fired.
Don't want to get fired.
Don't get fired. And so it's not a good thing to do. So make sure either get rid of the chicken head, but some people do like to eat the chicken head. So just don't point it to somebody. It's very, very impolite. So those are some of the do's and don'ts when it comes to eating and dining with the Chinese. Now, maybe share with us what are some of the other do's and don'ts that you know. Comment below. If you.
All right. Okay. I hope you learned something new. I also feel like I learn something new every day. Okay, let's go to the breakout room real quick, and we're gonna come back in 5 minutes and to just give our students a little bit time to showcase what they have learned. And again, focus on 聚餐, this key phrase, and try to build maybe 5 sentences, and we're gonna come back. All right. And let me where breakout. Going to do 3 breakout rooms. And
Yeah, I just break that out.
oh, great.
Yeah.
Thank you. Has 3. Yeah, Elizabeth is doing really well, and she
Great.
has 3 sentences practiced
Oh,
already. And where is everybody else? I hope they're coming back.
10 seconds. So
Thank you.
yeah, I saw the class content is quite difficult. I'm glad
know,
that
yeah.
everybody's catching up.
I know the
We're pushing them.
the sample sentences is this long. It was like, oh Lord. Yeah. All right, everyone. We actually, I was joking with Jennifer, and we felt today's content, especially the sample sentences, is a little bit complicated, rather long. Okay, but anyway, like I said, we're gonna focus on the key phrase 聚餐. And each student, I need you to give me 3 sentences that you feel comfortable. Who wants to go first? Duncan is ready. Go. Duncan, go.
I'm just shocked with the 3 sentences. Okay. I will try the first one.
Mhm.
我们在中秋节一起聚餐。
Wow, great. Very good. 我们在中秋节一起聚餐. Very good. Okay, keep going.
The second one, I don't know if I got it right. I was trying to polish it with Amber, but time got us, so I'll just try to read it.
Yeah, that's fine.
我们在去机场吧一起聚餐。
Okay. All right. Nice.
And
Okay.
the
Let's
the
next one.
last one, 我们应该找个时间一起吃饭。
Very good. 我们应该找时间一起吃饭. Very good. You know, Duncan, We need to get together. 找时间一起吃饭。Travel to the US. I will treat you. All right, who want to be the next? Elizabeth, you can do it. Go ahead.
OK， 昨天的聚餐很好。
Very good. 昨天的聚餐很好。Very good. Keep going.
今天我想去我朋友的聚餐。
Okay. Next. One more.
我和朋友一起去聚餐的。
我和朋友一起 Repeat the last one.
我和朋友一起去聚餐。
Oh, 我和朋友一起吃自助餐。Very good. All right, very good. 一起去聚餐。All right, very good. Thank you, Elizabeth. Tyson, you are my last one. Tyson. Tyson. Where did Tyson go? Okay. Tyson, are you okay?
Share the screen.
Tyson, you're muted. Well, he might have a little bit of technical difficulties, and but anyway, I just want to say one more time, and thank you for all the TAs and also the students. And I want to give special recognition to Taizan today, especially, and for taking this short notice and become the lead teacher. You know, again, that demonstrate great leadership and courage. Thank you for doing this. And Duncan, same to you, because every time, every class, I pick you. The first to give everybody the the example, what it is courage about and what is persistence about. So you're doing great. Keep it up. Okay, all right. We are going to close our session for today, and I will see you next week. Thank you, everyone. Bye bye. 再见。
拜拜。
再见。
再见。